Hi guys, it is your girl Lexi, and I just really want to talk about everything that has happened within the past 24 hours now. So we all were either awoken or awake at the time that the latest installment of As the Shade Tree Grows filmed, meaning Miss Shekinah Joe decided to go down to the club, Ivy, where Michelle, Kaya, Josh, and someone else were filming. Well, not really filming because they were doing lives, but they were kicking it with Stevie J, Miss Deb, and all this drama. Personally, just a little side note, guys, I think that we are going to see this on a Love and Hip Hop episode later in the season for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You can quote me on that. Anyway, so anybody who is subscribed to either Michelle or the real Kaya Motormouth TV YouTube channel will tell you we saw them kicking it. Did Kaya roast Shekinah? Yeah, she did. So, as you guys know, Miss Shekinah rolled up there. There have been multiple reports that she rolled up there with hair rollers and flip-flops or house shoes, whatever you want to call them. There are some reports that she rolled up there with her hair half done. We will probably find out when it airs on Love and Hip Hop ATL. Anyway, so Shekinah rolls up there on her own Instagram, where although I will not post it because we know how Raw Dog Entertainment is conducting business at this point, but on her own Instagram, which you can check out at Live Entertainment YouTube channel. If you want to see what happened, you can definitely go there and find out what happened. You can hear it from the horse's mouth, as I like to say. Anyway, she rolled down there to quote-unquote check Kaya. And Kaya's roast at the live function, she talked about how Tamar's hair had fallen out because they were using Shekinah's product. I don't know if she was using Shekinah's product. I don't know. I know that Tamar is bald, but it was by choice. We saw it when she did it. So, moving forward, Shekinah rolls up to the club. She has a small entourage. It has been said that Shauna Brooks, who is another mainstream transgendered woman, who, if you do not know her, she had a short stint series on A&E where it was filmed basically where high-profile celebrities, people such as, well, it's been alleged, guys, that Chris Brown tried to pay her off because of their encounter and multiple other black male celebrities and athletes. Shauna Brooks is a beautiful woman. She is, from what I understand, transitioned, as they say, so we're going to call her what she goes by. So Shauna Brooks was in the building with her. An unknown male was in the building with her. So the story goes, because this has been verified by 2 out of the 3 people. So the story goes that she kind of rolled up in the building. Michelle and Kaya waved at her. Kaya doesn't admit to waving at her. Now, this is where it gets murky, because Michelle and Kaya both say that it was Michelle inviting her over, but Shekinah says that it was Kaya trying to get her over. Ugly faces were exchanged, whatever. Shekinah on her live, and it's funny that Shekinah says this because I'm going to get into what Miss Michelle said tonight, but Shekinah says that Michelle rolled up to her. She went off on Michelle. How you gonna let Whoop-de-Woo talk about me? And Michelle was like, hey, I can't force her not to talk about you, and I can't control her mouth, which is true. We can't control what nobody is saying. We can either jump to it or not. It's as simple as that. So whatever would have you, this is where it gets alleged. We're going to use the keyword alleged here. Allegedly, the dude that was in Shekinah's company stepped to Michelle in an aggressive way, an aggressive manner, which caused Josh to go to his vehicle to get his sneakers and to get live. Whatever happened after that, Shekinah and crew leave. Josh, Kaya, and Michelle decided to go back on live, this time on Kaya's page, which, by the way, she got like $4,500 in super chats. What was that? But anywho, in one day, y'all, in one day, she got $4,500. But they kind of joke about the matter, talking about we need bail money, and that's why people were like giving real serious bail money. We need bail money. We need for assault and battery, for attempted whatever, blah 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 blah. So Shekinah decided to get on Instagram, and I feel bad for the girl because I've read those comments, and she could say what she wants. Them people were eating her alive to the point where she says, I did something for a friend. What has Maddie gotten me into? And she calls Maddie. Maddie plays sleep. And the reason why I say Maddie plays sleep, because she was real live on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook talking about, where's the video? Where's the video? I want to see this video. So we all knew that Maddie knew of this instance, or this incident occurring. So Maddie gets on there. Maddie's like, girl, you know how she is. You know how bucket mouth, and that's what she called Kaya, is, and all of this stuff. And this is why I said I wanted to get back to Michelle and Shekinah. Shekinah was sitting there while Maddie was calling Miss Michelle beanbag, built, all of this other stuff, stank, you know, all of those great nasty things. And Shekinah did not support her at one bit. But from what Michelle says, tonight, her and Shekinah had a conversation to squash it last night, and then it was reiterated today. So, Miss Michelle, if you ever see this video, I'm going to tell you the real. Feel free to go to Live Entertainment. Your caller, Miss... oh my goodness, I almost said her name and I almost forgot it, but Miss No Nonsense, Miss Lanina, Amazing Grace, Miss Amazing Grace, she was dropping some good tea to you to tell you to go over to Live Entertainment. Feel free to hop over there, or feel free to click on VZ Conscientious TV, because she has the live as well, and they have not taken it down from her site. Listen to what Shekinah says, and listen to what Shekinah doesn't say. So the very thing that she stepped to you about, she is 1000% guilty of. When T.S. Madison was going in on you this morning, last night, whatever y'all want to call it, she was sitting back there like, just showing her eyes. So we don't know if she was smirking. We don't know. Her eyes were just like... and not in a state of shock way. So then Shekinah tries to get her roast on, and this is what I'm going to say. Two things should always be out of bounds. If a child is sick, whether it is mental sickness, physical sickness, and or if your parents are sick and or deceased. So I did not know this, but when Shekinah decided to call Kaya's mother a crackhead, and T.S. Madison was like, well, you know her mama is deceased, right? And then she was like, oh, well, rest in peace, and then continue to talk, well, what about her daddy? Her daddy wasn't around, and Maddie didn't have nothing to say. Shekinah was out of pocket. Shekinah, I'm sorry, I'm going to say her name. She was way out of pocket there. And I know people are going to say, well, you didn't say nothing when Kaya was talking about Reginae and the unborn child. Again, please, people, listen to what she said. She said, I want that unborn child to bear witness to this roast. Did she talk about Reginae? Yeah, but Reginae is 19, she's grown, and she stepped to a grown woman. When Funky Dineva said something about Kaya's grandson, who is an infant, not the one that we saw on the live, but there's a younger one, and there were allegations made of him being delayed or slow or whatever Funky said, that was out of pocket. That baby cannot defend himself. That baby didn't say nothing about Funky Dineva. That baby is still a baby. So that's out of pocket. Now, Maddie kicked up so much dust between Friday night and yesterday, talking about how Kaya supposedly threatened Miss Mary. And if you guys heard me on Sean's live today, I absolutely said the absolute truth in stating Kaya said it was alleged that I made homophobic threats on Instagram, and that's why my page is down. There was over 100,000 complaints. Homophobic threats, man, if I wanted to make a threat, I know where you live. You know where I live. I know where your mama live. So I would roll up. It's not that serious. This internet game is not that serious. I do it for the fans. That's exactly what she said. Now, people are going to say she said the word mama, so you're entitled to pop off. I'm sensitive about my mother too. If you've seen a previous post, you know that. However, I'm not that sensitive. If you come from my mom, and I've had someone say, I know where your mom live, and I know when you're over there. That's a threat. And that person has never uttered those words again. That's real talk. Ever. Have they ever, at least in my direction, have they ever uttered those words? That's a threat. That's a difference. Because she was talking that big gack. And she stopped it real quick. That's a threat. Or if you say, don't let me catch you sleep at your mama's crib. That's a threat. So there's a big difference between saying, if it was that serious, if I was trying to go there, versus I know when you at your mama's house. You see what I'm saying? She even goes so far in She Being Kaya tonight saying how much she loved Miss Mary. Now, this whole section now, because we've gotten past the crap talking, we know that TS and Shekinah have been trolling, and probably Geo too, and whoever Shekinah's assistant is, have been trolling YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere, trying to get that clip taken down, because they know there is about to be some real heat in the streets. And when I say real heat, some real legal heat. Because no matter how big your mouth is and no matter how much you talk, you cannot escape the arms of the law. Especially when you have a little tint in your skin like us. Keep that in mind, guys. But now we're going to talk about all the tea that has been dropped, and people are so in their feelings, they're not even listening. Okay, so tea leave number 1. Everybody's been going in on Miss Kaya and talking about how simple she is and how she must be delayed because she didn't know that you could make money off of YouTube. My mama didn't know that you could make money off of YouTube. I know about probably 50 people who don't deal with YouTube, who are not delayed at all. They just don't deal with it. If you're not a part of the social media movement, then you're not going to deal with it. Tea leave number 1. When Kaya was on her gag order worthy post tonight where, again, homegirl made about $200 to $300 on the 20-minute video. Like, people were dropping dollars, just pop, 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 20s, 40s. You guys saw it. And if you didn't, Kaya Motormath TV. Full free promotion, guys. So she's on there, and she's talking about what happened. She then drops, Maddie, you made $30,000 off of me in 30 days, and I let it go. The fact that we now know that Kaya never posted stuff on YouTube. She posted it on Thug Misses, but she never posted it on YouTube. We now know that Maddie was making the bulk of the money from YouTube. So everybody's like, oh, we know that Kaya likes to get paid in cash. Well, Kaya's page is monetized now, so she ain't getting paid in cash, which means she'll take a check. When she was writing songs for And We Won't Stop by Miley Cyrus, I'm sure everybody remembers that, BMI Records did not pay her in cash. She does have songwriting credits on the song. I did look it up. Feel free to fact check me, guys. So we can stop that. We have just debunked that myth. She will accept a check because she accepted one from Google now. Homegirl is monetized like you would not believe. And she getting super chats. She had agreed to that 59% cut. Just saying. So, myth number 1 debunked. Now, Maddie is shook. And again, if you guys know, I've always tried to be very mutual or very unbiased in this, but we're going to call a spade a spade. That's cold-blooded. Fact number 2. Again, when Kaya gets riled up, even though people are saying Kaya's lying, she's messy, whatever, she's also speaking facts. And the fact that she said about Miss T.S. Eve, God rest her soul, that T.S. Eve's mama even warned her about Maddie, we have never heard that before. So it's going to be interesting on what the clapback is about to be about that. Fact number 3. Please, guys, if you cannot find this video of the actual full rant last night between Shekinah and TS on live entertainment, go to VS Conscious TV, VZ Conscious TV. I am subscribed to her. Check my subscription list. You'll see her. She's got the Black Nefertiti on her chest. Fair skin lady, beautiful. She's funny. Go to her page. You're going to see a live video that she did where she's holding her phone like this. And watch it. Don't take my word for it, please. I love to be fact-checked. On this video, Shekinah got served her term papers. Shekinah, blah, 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 and I was sitting on the Queen's Court as a judge, and then Ms. Madison goes, and you're welcome back anytime. And you see Shekinah's face just freeze. She's just like, and no, her internet did not go out. She was just like, Shekinah got her term papers. Shekinah thought she was going to be sitting there next Monday. Or, well, it's Sunday now, so tomorrow. How cold is that? So I think that's kind of why Miss Shekinah had that second conversation with Michelle. But we're going to get into that. So we now know that Miss Madison was holding out on that YouTube coin that she got. We now know that allegedly Miss T.S. Eve's mother even has some way about T.S. Madison. We now know that she kind of got her walking papers. These are the 3 facts that cannot be taken away. 2 of them, well, no, only one concerning Miss T.S. Eve will be alleged at this point. But the other 2 are fact, 100% fact. So, I also want to say thank you to the new subscribers, guys. And I also want to apologize to you guys. So, I spoke about being on Sean's live. I know some people saw me going in it with another poster. Here's the thing. I know what I sound like. I know who I am, and I know what I look like. It's nothing to click on my button. Thank you to Gemini X for saying, yo, she's not who y'all think she is. I will always try to be respectful, and I know that this video is going to get a lot of dislikes from a certain group. And when I say group, a certain mob. That's fine. I've had a couple of them come at me in the comments, and I respond in like, but I don't use any, I try not to use any profane language. I try not to be that person. Here's the thing. Don't come for me. Don't come from for who you think I am because you heard me on the phone. I'm not that person. In a heartbeat, less than a heartbeat, you guys may see my mama on this channel one day. Miss Helen will tell you I'm not that person. My stepfather, Mr. Donovan, will tell you I'm not that person. He calls me Cobra because I can snap like that. And that's not me talking big. That is the absolute truth. Anybody who knows me knows I'm not that person. I am probably the sweetest person you will ever know. But in a heartbeat, if I feel disrespected, it's on. I will take you down in 140 words or less, and I will not have to use a single curse word. And I will call you to the stand with me. If I got to go, we're going together. And we're going to do it face to face. I'm that person. And I wish more people were like that. Enough with the thumb thugs. Enough with the keyboard killers. Enough with that. If you're going to say what I look like or what you think I look like and all of this stuff, put your picture up. Put an authentic picture up. And that's why I do so many of my videos without makeup, because I accept me, and if you can't accept me, then that's cool. I get it. I'm not for everyone. You're not for everyone. But you don't have to come at anybody like that, especially if you don't know them. And if you know them, you need to be able to say it to their face. Don't get gangsta on a keyboard. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, I'm so sorry. That's one of those things. Light and love, guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. To a gift for Miss Conscious TV, since I'm going to send people your way. At the end of this clip, you've been talking about a certain person the past couple of days who wants to be counted, and the links that this person has gone to, even given a certain person $300 in a super chat. Well, I did some research, guys. You know what these two blue headsets mean. And you're going to see that person's likeness at the end of the video. So again, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to share. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.